Everyone, this is Pragya Chaturvedi. Today I deal with pneumonia. This is the anatomy and physiology of human lungs. Lungs are cone-shaped organs into the thoracic cavity. They are separated from each other by the heart and other structures of the mediastinum, which divide the thoracic cavity into anatomically distinct chambers. Lungs have two layers, visceral and parietal. Between visceral and parietal there is small space found which contains a small amount of lubricant fluid. It reduces friction between membrane during respiration process. One or two fissures dividing each lung into lobes. Both lungs have an oblique fissures which extends inferiorly and anteriorly. The right lungs also have horizontal fissures. The fissures in the lungs, in the left lung, separates the superior lobe from the inferior lobe, and in right lung, the inferior part of oblique fissures separate the inferior lobe from middle lobe. Then function. Lungs provide for gas exchange, intake of oxygen for delivery to body cells, and removal of carbon dioxide produced by body cells. Introduction. Pneumonia is lower respiratory tract infection which primarily affects the microscopic air sacs known as alveoli. It is caused by various microorganisms including bacteria, mycobacteria, fungi and viruses. Pneumonia is defined as acute inflammation and consolidation of lung parenchyma. Incidences. Pneumonia is a major concern in developing countries. It is the second leading cause of death in children under 5 years of age. In developing countries, statistics suggest that more than 95% of all episodes of clinical pneumonia in young children worldwide. The annual incidences of 150.7 million new cases are found worldwide. Then classification. Based on anatomic basis, lobar or lobular pneumonia. One or more lobes are affected. Interstitial pneumonia. Interstitial tissue of lungs affected. Bronchopneumonia. Patchy consolidation of lungs based on etiology. Then bacterial pneumonia. Pneumococcus, streptococcus, staphylococcus. Viral pneumonia. Influenza, measles, adenovirus, respiratory syncytial virus. Fungal pneumonia, protozoal pneumonia and miscellaneous. मतलब aspiration pneumonia. Aspiration from nasal drops. Laufer pneumonia is a disease in which eosinophils accumulate in the lungs in response to parasites. Hypersensitivity pneumonia, inflammation of alveoli caused by hypersensitivity to inhaled dust. Hypostatic pneumonia, collection of fluid in dorsal region of lungs. Etiology, microorganism, aspiration, chemicals, parasitic infection, bedridden condition, aerosols, sharing of drinking water and sharing of infected things. Pathophysiology. Due to etiological factor that will lead to attachment of staphylococcus to the receptors of respiratory epithelium, that will lead to multiplication of bacteria in alveoli and invade alveolar epithelium, that will lead to spread from alveoli to adjacent part of the lung. Inflammatory reaction occurs in the alveoli that will cause formation of exudates. Then exudate hinders the process of diffusion between CO2 and O2. That will airway reactive reaction and bronchospasm. Bronchospasm lead to hyperventilation and that will lead to pneumonia. Early symptoms are high grade fever with chills, cough with sputum, increased respiratory rate, grunting respiration, nasal flaring, running nose, irritability, malaise, short throat and anorexia. Late symptoms are convulsion, drowsiness, inability to drink from mouth, dehydration, wheezing, hoarseness of voice, cyanosis and pleural pain. This is a picture showing symptoms. Diagnostic evaluation of history, chest X-ray, blood sample, pleural fluid sample, bronchoalveolar lavage fluid, isolation of organism. Then management. First, medical management aim to provide appropriate chemotherapy to prevent complications. Specific antibiotics, sedative, expectorants, coughing and breathing exercises, postural drainage, evaluate the child condition, oxygen inhalation 2 hourly, and changing positions. Typhoid sponge and antipyretic, educate physical and mental that prevent the spread of infection, frequent oral hygiene. Thank you so much.